Hey, what's up, you guys?
What's up?
How you guys doing, man? You good?
Yeah, doing well.
By the way, I've never met you guys, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, where are you guys? What part of the world are you guys? Uh-oh, somebody sneaking in.
That's weird.
Sorry.
Hey, all good. Man, more the merrier.
That looks so good. Look at the spread.
Dude, we just got breakfast, sorry.
Oh, dude, and grab some breakfast real quick. Let me see this. Oh,
Got the is the lighting okay?
oh, that
It's
looks
like
good.
potatoes, avocado.
Is that rice in there too, or what is that? I can't.
Mixed.
Ah! Oh my God, you guys. Well, I guess from the look of that, you guys are enjoying the quarantine life, at least today, anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Got a nice
Dude,
backyard.
we need to. Can you give me a tour? Why don't if you want to do a tour, just give me a little tour here. You're showing some stranger around the house here. Sorry about
This is
that.
all Collins. This is all Collins stuff.
Oh my God, Colin.
So it's like
This
part
is-
entertainment area, and then this is just like the studio. So still
you guys
like
in LA?
no, we're in Texas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. We started making a super good song this morning. I'm excited about it.
Is that where everything? Is this where Sunday Best and everything pretty much gets created at in this room here?
This is actually, I just got this house. This is all new. But Colin's college bedroom was where we made like everything.
Yeah, we actually recorded Sunday Best in a closet. So
Oh, no kidding.
yeah,
And is that the version that we hear, or did you guys,
that's the version.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dude, I love those stories. I talked to so many artists that, the bedroom, the bathroom mic stands and all that stuff. And you can't recreate some of that magic just because if you go into another studio, you just, something's missing because it happened in like you said, in your closet or whatever.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. There's definitely something about
Goodness, well,
being in like the comfort of your home and having like no time limit, because I feel like if you go to a studio and you're like paying the rate,
It puts a lot of pressure.
yeah. And then there's people watching that maybe you're not comfortable with, and it's an environment that you're not necessarily comfortable with.
Yeah, that's why for Horizons we like actually wrote and produced everything like at our house, and then we recorded Force's vocal in LA.
Yeah.
So like we still kept that at home, like very homey presence, and then
I never thought about going into a studio and the people there, that happens to me in the radio studio. I'm kind of that guy that keeps some of the people out, and just, this is going to be a weird analogy, but, and I don't do this personally, but there are some couples where they allow like the other person, like your boyfriend or girlfriend, to come into the bathroom with you when you go into the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. So I look at the studio like, you can't come in the bathroom with me, But some people are comfortable with that, I guess, But I guess I keep people out of the studio, back to that. And when you go into a studio, I never really thought about people walking in and bugging your vibe. I guess that's kind of that would make complete sense, though,
It's interesting because I feel like when you're recording a song, you have to be so like hyper focused on that energy because you're trying to capture that energy. So like if it's a sad song, you want to be like basically crying as you're singing it. And if it's a happy song, you really want to be feeling those emotions because otherwise it's not going to come across.
And if somebody kind of, I'm sorry, keep going.
I was just saying like the listener like perceives that, like the listener can actually perceive your mood when you're singing. So otherwise it'll be like disingenuous.
Right.
Yeah. So if there's like people that like influence your mood to like not be good, then you probably don't want them in the room when you're trying to capture that energy.
Exactly.
And if somebody jacks with it in the middle of it, I mean, it's hard to probably circle back around to it, I'm thinking, because you're so zoned in, then you're like, oh, God, there's my idiot friend with a beer. Yeah, doing what, I don't know. Goodness.
Yeah, I think that's how we've hit the studio in LA. It's just been like us and our managers and like,
yeah,
pretty much it.
Right.
My dog's
Dog's
going nuts. I swear, these quarantine interviews, this quarantine life is just weird.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a unique one.
This is the worst. Not being able to go outside that much is super tough.
Hey, and I'm sorry, all the questions are coming in. We'll get to some of these here real quick. But how are you guys? I mean, how are you guys dealing from not going stir crazy and all that stuff? I mean, what have you guys been doing? How you living?
Music is the majority.
Yeah.
I'd say for both of us.
Colin lives like an hour and a half away from me, so we've been kind of doing our separate thing recently. But just making music, going outside. I bought kettlebells, so I've been doing like kettlebell workouts.
Oh yeah.
I go to the gym. Yeah.
I had a buddy that was doing the kettlebell thing, and I guess there's a swinging thing. You kind of swings between your legs and goes up. Yeah, he flung it through a TV. That was great.
No,
wow.
That's
like when the Wii first came out, people were like throwing the Wii remote.
They're like wrist straps on your kettlebells.
That's a good idea, no doubt. Hey, what do you guys? Are you actually before I even ask that? I live in LA. I've been in LA forever now, but I'm originally from Texas. What parts? My parents live. My mom lives in a city called Baytown, which is just outside of Houston.
Baytown, yeah.
A little suburb. It was a suburb, I guess.
League City?
What was that again?
Is that near League City? Is League City?
I've heard the name. I couldn't quite tell you where League City is at. It's basically east of.
It's near water, right?
It was east of Houston, so it's between Houston and Louisiana, basically.
Okay.
If that helps.
I don't know where Baytown is. I've heard the name though.
Are you south? Whereabouts are you guys at? Like south, north Texas?
Central, kind of.
South Central Texas.
Yeah.
I live in San Antonio, and then Forest.
I'm from Houston, but yeah.
Well, I'll be damn. All right, just curious. Hey, what do you guys binge watching? Are you guys just going nuts on the Netflix or whatever?
I just started Parks and Rec, so I'm on season 5 of that right now.
Oh damn!
I put in like an episode every day or so.
Well, somebody said the
binge watching.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch a movie like every other night, but been kind of hurting on that front. I need some movie recommendations for sure.
I hear that Tiger show is crazy though.
That Tiger, my brother was watching that Tiger show on Netflix. It is wild. Super wild.
Literally.
Yeah, I have not. I keep seeing when I log on Netflix, I'll see the. Hey, is my audio crazy right now with you guys?
I mean, it sounds good though.
Is ours bad?
No, you guys sound good to me. Somebody mentioned the audio was choppy. Maybe it's just I don't know. But,
like a connection or something.
Yeah.
You're
oh my God.
You sound clear, so we're good.
Okay. My wife just texted me. She's watching this, and she said there's a half-naked Janet Jackson pic behind me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, nice.
She's not naked though. All right, guys. Yeah. Hey, how's your family? Yeah, there you go. Look at Janet. How's family and friends doing? Are they all good during this madness?
Yeah.
Very
cool.
Very fortunate. Yeah.
Good deal, man. Well, this is so crazy because Surfaces and we've never met. It's so wild to meet somebody for the first time and have an interview, like this. These Corona interviews, this quarantine stuff is it's so wild. I feel like I'm just locked in here. I haven't combed my hair in 3 weeks. It's just crazy. Hey, for people who don't know Surfaces, let's just like the album, obviously. If you can describe it, it's almost impossible to verbally describe an album I've found, or at least it's tough for me. But how would you kind of, just kind of talk about your album and whatnot, and the whole, Surfaces vibe, and how did you get the name Surfaces? I don't know that story.
Colin came up with the name Surfaces.
It's more like a stop taking everything for what it seems to be on the outside, and like just noting that like stuff has more depth than what we see. Because I feel like everything we see in life, it's given up to interpretation. So we wanted to make music that really made people feel stuff, regardless of like your race or your religion or your anything. And we wanted everyone to like feel together and really rejoice in what we're making. So, and then like it would make sense to like call it Layers, but like it's supposed to be like a play on the name. Like we want people, when they think of Surfaces, when they see Surfaces, they're like, oh yeah, that has more depth than what I see. And that's what we want to do with music.
Yeah.
So.
All right, that makes sense now. And people keep bringing up your wedding. So congrats on the wedding.
Yeah.
Somebody says who says. Ryman Wooten says The Ring. I don't know if it's, there you go. Congratulations.
You ruled them all.
Bam. Yes.
I'll tell you what's really power right here. I wish I had a wife that could do that.
You know what? Your wife basically, you know, when you jump into when you get married to a guy in a group like this, she's basically, I mean, she's marrying you, but she's also kind of attached to both of you forever at this point. So
Yeah, she's married to me.
She's
wow. Don't choke on me.
We've like baby stepped every single process, because Grace and I were dating before music was like even a thing. Like obviously it was a thing because I was working on it, we were working on it, but we didn't have any traction. And so like with everything, like doing our first concert, it's like, is that okay? Like, is it okay that I'm doing a concert? She's like, I don't know, but we'll see. And then she comes to the concert, she's like, that was awesome. And so we've definitely, like, communication's huge, and just communicating every process, and it's been great. Yeah, it's like it's not scary at all. Like, it's awesome. It's really good.
It's been a fun wild ride. For sure.
I can imagine. And by the way, when I said a moment ago, I finally get it when it comes to the band name Services. It makes complete sense, and I love the whole idea of the depth underneath it. And I don't know, I don't know. It made.
Yeah,
I had a moment there. So, you know.
If you look at all of our album covers, we purposely make the album covers look like a wall texture. Like, if you go look at them, you'll see the wall texture, and like that is just like a, you know, if it wasn't for the paint, it would just be a wall. But when you put paint on it, when you put an image on it, when you make music that goes with it, it's no longer a wall. It's like this world that we're inviting people to like live in and go adventure.
And then as far as the sound goes, I feel like we kind of just draw inspiration from like any song that makes you feel good. So from like old like Sugar Ray to Stevie Wonder to
nice
Jack Johnson to.
Because we feel like music back then, it was just like, it was so feel good, right? Like all those guys were just chasing like feel good emotion.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys wrote Sunday Best, I mean, maybe this can be said of a lot of your tracks based on the way you're describing it, but when you wrote Sunday Best, you must have been in the best mood ever, right? Like, that's, you know.
Yeah, it was a great day.
That was a great day.
It's like, it's how we feel, but it's also, there's like, I think after we put out our first single ever, which was Be All Right, together, and we got like feedback from people saying like, oh, this song made me feel like this song, I got this takeaway from the song. We realized that was exactly what we were trying to do. And so there's this realization of like what you say on a track and like the feeling that you give is like what the listener feels. And so that song was like part describing how we felt, but also like speaking in the ears of the listener, like all those encouragements. And so, yeah.
Which of all times, man, we could use that right about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
It's a really cool time to see a song like Sunday Best like be so popular.
Yeah. And like the world of adversity. It's like nice that like we made something that can like help people through this time.
Yeah.
Hey, I won't keep you guys too long. I know you got that tasty breakfast there, but God, now I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything yet. But as far as are you stocked up with all the stuff, all the things you need? Grocery store, and are grocery stores just as crazy there as it is in LA when you walk in?
Probably not as crazy as like more north, but like just making a habit of going to the grocery store and like not taking more than what you need, so like other people can feed themselves properly.
Yeah, and then like in LA, are they doing they only allow a certain amount of people in the store?
Yeah, they've done that. And if you're waiting in line at the checkout stand, there's a little X on the ground, stand here, that type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And yeah.
I shopped for groceries. That's what happened. It was like they only had like 30 people in the store, and they had like a curator who was like, go here, go here.
It's a wild time.
It is, man. I think we're gonna learn. I mean, one of the, I guess, silver linings in the cloud is we're gonna learn a lot from this. Like in the future, I'm never gonna take for granted Like I got excited walking into the grocery store when I realized the produce department was stocked up. Oh my God, there's bananas, you know? And I've never went, yeah, bananas until the So, you know, that was really cool. So I'm not going to take those little things for granted, you know? It's just stupid stuff, but I guess not stupid when you think about it. So,
Yeah.
Final question. Do you have 1,000 rolls of toilet paper? Did you stock up on the TP? Are we good there?
I can't find any. I've looked.
I have some. I should have brought some over, but
So,
I don't have too much. But like, I have a
I'll go to
conservative.
Colin's
I have a
house.
conservative. Yeah, I gotta
So,
go back to 2.5 hours.
so these interviews are shutting off once the TP, you know, runs out. So, yeah. Hey, Surfaces, it's a real pleasure to meet you guys, you know, Forrest and Colin. And it's just, if you need, I can't wait to see you guys in LA when this thing calms down and meet you guys face to face. That'd be a real pleasure, you know. But
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it.
But please, continued success. Congrats on everything, and go enjoy your breakfast or dinner or sorry, lunch. Actually, what is that? Breakfast or lunch? It's breakfast, right?
Breakfast just is all meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, guys. Have a great one. Thank you, man. Bye, guys.
Yeah.